Hey guys, it's Aaron over BHA here bringing you a new video. Now this is not the video I was going to do this week. The one I was working on, I'm still trying to work out some of the kinks, so I wasn't ready to upload it yet. So a buddy of mine sent this to me and wanted me to check out NetData. And we've done some videos on Grafana and Chronograph and InfluxDB and various monitoring tools like that. And they are great. The downside to either of those is, of course, you have to manually set up all of the graphs and everything that you want to see. The cool thing about NetData, which I really like, is basically right out of the box, you set this thing up and it's going to have all these graphs and everything already built out for you, which I think is super awesome. It's very granular. Like I said, so there's lots of data there, lots of input, network statistics, disk usage, memory, CPU usage. I mean, lots and lots of data here. Very cool. So we're going to be installing NetData in a Docker container. There are lots of different ways to install it. From what I understand, it can install on FreeBSD, Ubuntu. Like I said, in a Docker container, the fact that it runs on FreeBSD means it will run on like pfSense or OpenSense, I think, as well. So if you haven't heard of it, definitely check out NetData. Let's do a quick run through of everything we're going to cover in this video. So in order for it to pull in all of the Docker information and be able to view it by container name, we have to get our Docker group ID. So we'll do that first. Once we do that, we will install NetData in a Docker container using Docker Compose. And then basically all we have to do after that is just kind of show you what it looks like in action. So let's get started. All right, so in order to get our Docker group ID, we're going to run this command here. And I'll have this in the description below, but we're going to do a grep docker /etc/group pipe cut -d parentheses colon close parentheses -f3. Now this should just display a single number, as you can see, mine displayed 113. That's the group ID that we need, so just kind of save that somewhere. Yours will probably be totally different. That's okay. Once you have your group ID, let's move on to the next step. All right, so we are going to install this NetData Docker container using Docker Compose. So of course we're going to edit our Docker Compose.yaml file here. We'll find an open spot down here towards the bottom. I'm going to call mine NetData. Container name will be NetData as well. The image that we use for this is NetData/NetData. We'll set the restart to always. Now the ports that it uses, as far as I know, by default is 19,999. Not sure where that number came from, but that's the one on their install page, and we're just going to stick with it because I'm not sure if it is listed in any kind of configuration. So for ports, we're going to say 19,999 colon 19,999. Now these next few are things that you have to open up for it to pull in all the various statistics that we want. So we're going to say cap underscore add, and we'll set that to sys underscore ptrace. And the next one is security underscore opt. We'll set that to AppArmor colon unconfined. Once you have those set, then it's volumes. So we got three that we'll be listing here. The first one is /proc, and it'll be :/host/proc::ro for read only. Next one is /sys, :/host/sys::ro for read only for that one as well. And then, of course, we want to allow Docker access, so we're going to say /var/run/docker.sock :/var/run/docker.sock. And that'll be :ro as well for read only. And lastly is the environment variable that we need to set. So we'll say environment, and that'll be that group ID that we just looked up. So it's PGID equals 113. Like I said, yours will be whatever it was on your machine. Once we have all that in there, we can go ahead and save that. And then we need to install it. So we'll do a sudo docker-compose up-d. Type in my password here. And of course, we'll give it a second to install. Once it's done, then we're going to jump over to Portainer just to make sure everything looks okay. There's NetData. We'll go ahead and click on that. So it's been running for a few minutes here. Everything looks good. It has our group ID correctly. Got all of our volumes. And it looks like it's already pulling in information in the logs. We are good to go. Let's move on to that last step. So in order to access our newly created monitoring system here, you basically go to the IP address of our host machine. So mine was 10.10.10.8. So I'm going to http://10.10.10.8:19999. So 19,999 is the port number. And bam, it pulls up immediately with all these graphs and all these statistics already funneling through there. Tons of information. As you can see on the right side, all the different things that you can look at. We'll kind of scroll through some of those. There's RAM and swap, network statistics. And then you can actually click on containers over here. There's all the different Docker containers. You'll see them listed out there. Here's Chronograph. There's Home Assistant, or HAS. It's got all the stats listed there. And of course, you can see it'll show you some alarms up here. And I'm not exactly sure what those alarms mean, but obviously, as stuff arises and stuff, you can set thresholds and it will alert you to various things. Also, you can view the logs here as well. Pretty awesome. Like I said, I didn't have to actually build out all these graphs. They were automatically created, which I think is super awesome. Definitely worth taking a look at this if you haven't already. There is an actual NetData component for Home Assistant as well. I'm not going to cover that in this video because I haven't had a chance to really play with it yet, but from my understanding, we can basically pull any of these stats that NetData has pulled in and dump them in Home Assistant, to use as automations or whatever as well, if you would like. And that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely work on getting a follow-up video on that, on how to set up NetData stats in Home Assistant. Just let me know. Let's do a quick run through of everything we covered in this video. So of course, we started out by looking up our Docker group ID so that we can display all the Docker containers with their actual names in NetData. Once we did that, we basically installed NetData in a Docker container using Docker Compose. And that went so quickly that lastly, we just kind of showed you what that looked like in action. Again, guys, check out NetData if you haven't done so already. It looks super awesome. Very easy to set up. As you can see, this video was super short. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments below. As always, if there are any videos out there that you would like to see that I don't already have out there, let me know in the comments as well, and I will see if I can get something put together for you guys. Otherwise, I will see you guys around. Thanks.